Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about technology again. I think it's worth mentioning. I think that we are now into the point where technology is interfering with so much more than I had anticipated and had envisioned. I'm trying to remember, waiting somewhere. Oh, I'd taken my car to the mechanic and there was a waiting room. And I was sitting there and there was a TV on the wall. It was on some morning show. And I was sitting there and normally, and it hasn't been but maybe a year since I've been in a waiting room of a mechanic shop. It's been a while. But anyway, normally, you know, you kind of chit chat with those around you, or you might see somebody just sitting there and then you're like, oh, how long have you been waiting? You know, like kind of the thing. This time, not a single person was engaging or talking to anybody, or it was complete silence. It was so weird. And the TV was on, but the volume was really low. And you could still hear it. Like normally you wouldn't be able to hear it, but you could hear it. And so I just thought it was so odd, really odd. And then the next thing I noticed was somebody got up and there was a coffee maker. So they went up there and it was noisy all of a sudden because he was banging stuff around and slamming the drawers. And then the other day I was at the grocery store and there was a lady and she had her cart in the middle of the aisle. And she was on her phone. And I don't know what she was doing. She was looking at, maybe she had a grocery list. Maybe she was Googling a recipe. I mean, I don't know what she was doing. But she was in the middle of the aisle. And so I went down the aisle and I waited to see if maybe she'd move, and she didn't. And I could have said, hey, excuse me, and I'm sure she would have. But that's the kind of trance that these phones are creating in our society, to where people are totally oblivious to what's happening around them. I think that an armed robber could have been in that aisle and she wouldn't have noticed. You know what I mean? It's like, because I am here in the shopping cart and and she was not looking at me, but my way. You think you would have noticed somebody coming at you. And first of all, why park your shopping cart in the middle of the aisle? I mean, I'm always very, I don't know, conscientious, I guess. And I always make sure that I'm all, over to the right, to the left, so that people can get by. And so it's common courtesy. But these people don't understand that they're being rude. And that's my point. My point is we need to teach our children so that they don't become young adults who are totally oblivious to what's going on around them and are rude. I can talk for hours about the different situations, even traffic. One of my biggest pet peeves, and I'll end with this one, is when you're at a traffic light, the light turns green and the car in front of you is not going because they're on the phone. They take the time to check their emails or to check their text messages or whatever while they're waiting at the stoplight. And I have to admit that I've been guilty of doing that. And ever since it's happened to me, I tried to not do it as often. Unless it's like really, really an emergency kind of thing. And I just shoot the, text message. And as soon as it's green, I go. I'm not like, waiting there forever. But that's the thing, that you create a backlog. I mean, it's like, if you take forever to go, the car behind you is waiting on you to go. Then the car behind them are waiting to go. And so it's a cascade effect. And so then those poor people are going to miss the light. When it turns red, they're going to get stuck at the light again and have to wait through another cycle. It's not fair. It's not, it's not very nice. It's just be conscientious of things like that. And, try to be, I don't know, thoughtful. Just think of others for once. All right. As always, good luck on your journey, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.